So I grew up in probably like one of the most haunted houses you could ever be in. And there's like 50 million people who could attest to that, who have had like crazy experiences in the house that I grew up in. Just a little bit of background. It's an old Victorian home. It's built in the 1800s. And at one point it was like a boys' home. So essentially, if they were in trouble or if they were like orphaned, they would go and they would live on this property and they would like work on the farm. So there's like a lot of super messed up background like on the property. We moved in when I was 3 years old and I vividly remember it. I've always been like very empathic and very intuitive, and I was just immediately really creeped out. Like I seriously slept with my mom until I was like 15 years old. Anyways, there's so many nutty stories I could tell you, but I'm going to tell you one that I just like, I think about it a lot. Like, you know how there's like moments in your life that just like stick out? This is one of those moments for me. So I have my two cousins stay the night, and we're gonna have like, you know, like a cousin night and fun, whatever. Well, we're kids, so we decide we're gonna prank call. Stupid, but we do. And we're having like a hell of a time, right? When all of a sudden, right by my bedroom, okay, there's a stairwell, but there's like a vent. So from my bedroom, if I'm like looking out, I can see like if somebody comes around the corner because the stairs twist, I can see their legs. Like I can see when someone's coming up the stairs, okay? So essentially we start to hear somebody walking up the steps. So we hang up the phone and we like literally see the legs like pass through. And I was 100% certain it was my dad because it was a sound of heavy boots. And my dad always had to wear like steel-toed boots with the job that he had. Now, anyone who knows my father knows he's like a mega prankster. So I'm like, oh my God, it's my dad. So I like look at my cousins and I'm like, shh. And I like go to my door because I'm like, oh, I'm going to get him before he did this, you know? So I literally like open up my door and I'm like, Dad, I'm thinking he's going to be right there. Nothing is there. Well, across from my bedroom is my sister's bedroom, which this was unequivocally is the most haunted room of the entire house. And for whatever reason, it has so much energy. And her bedroom door is like wide open. And it was so strange because I could literally hear somebody like moving around in her room. So I like freak out. I like jump on my bed with my two cousins and we're like sitting there like holding on to each other like, what the hell? Now, my sister, her bedroom was directly above my parents' bedroom. And at the time, my dad was working nights, so he's gone. My brother's gone. And my mom, though, is in her bedroom sleeping right underneath my sister's bedroom. So there's like this bedroom and mom's underneath. Dude, as this is happening, my mom calls my cell phone. And mind you, my cousins and I are like frozen in fear. And she's like, get out of your sister's room. Like, I hear you guys roughhousing in there. Like, what did I tell you about going in there? Because my big sister's 7 whole years older than me. So, you know, I wasn't supposed to be in her room because I used to go in there and like take her clothes and play with her makeup and like mess with her stuff. And I'm like, Mom, like I swear to God, like we're not in there. She's like, I literally hear you. And so I just grab my cousins and we book it downstairs to my mom. We like jump in bed with her. We're like, Mom. And then my mom's like, shh, 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 shh. And we hear it. We hear it upstairs. Like someone is walking around her bed. But then what's crazy is the sound switches automatically. And it sounds like a heavy old, ooh, that's so good, rocking chair. And keep in mind, there are no damn rocking chairs in there. It sounded like a wooden one that's like if you've heard one, you know exactly what I'm talking about. And again, there's no damn rocking chair up there. So we're absolutely terrified. And right around this time, my brother gets home and he's just like, you know, what's going on? And we explain it to him and he's like, basically like, okay, no fear. Like, I'm going to go up there. Bro, there is nobody there. There is nobody there. And he's like laughing and we're like, no, like we all heard this. Like literally all 4 of us heard this. It was so freaking weird. It was so distinct. It was so clear. And later on in life, we would hear that rocking chair many, many times to come. And again, it doesn't exist. Also, the heavy boots on the stairs, that ended up being a really frequent thing as well. I know this is super random, but it's just something I was thinking about today. It gives me the EBGBs. But if you guys want any more ghost stories while I'm doing my makeup, let me know because I have a plethora of them.